Hi there and welcome to the how-to video on installing your custom profiles in Lightroom or Adobe Camera Raw. This particular video covers installing profiles in Lightroom Classic, Lightroom CC, and Adobe Camera Raw and is based off the most recent versions. If you've not updated to your most recent versions, the install will be quite a bit easier if you do, so I definitely recommend you do that. We're going to go ahead and jump right into installing these profiles in Lightroom Classic. Installing your profiles is very simple. All you need to do, whether you're on a Mac or a PC, is go up to File in the top left-hand corner of your screen and select Import, Develop Profiles and Presets. So whether you've got the profile pack or you've got the toolkit pack, both of these imports actually happen in this dialog. So it makes it very efficient to do so. What you're going to do is you're going to select your profile or your preset from where it happens to be located in this particular case. I have it in the Downloads folder. You can import one at a time, but for the sake of ease, you can import all of them at once by simply selecting them and pressing Import. Lightroom will process the zip file. You don't even need to extract it, and you'll see that the toolkit appears over in the presets. And if we go to the profile browser, in the top right-hand corner of the Basic tab in the Develop module, you'll see that we now have both our Bowery and Empire profiles installed. Very easy to do. It happens in one place, and it's very quick to get going. And that's installing your profiles and presets in Lightroom Classic. Installing your profiles and presets is fundamentally the same in Lightroom CC as it is in Lightroom Classic, with some slight interface differences, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. Just like in Lightroom Classic, Lightroom CC, you're going to go up to the top left-hand corner, go to File, and Import Profiles and Presets. You can, of course, select one at a time. You can also load in multiple zip files at once. In this particular case, we're going to load in the color black and white and the toolkit and press Import. It takes just a couple of seconds to import into Lightroom CC. And it does take just a little bit longer because not only is it installing it to the local system, it's also uploading it to the cloud. So if you happen to be using Lightroom on an iPad or your phone and you have the capability to work in RAW files on either of those devices, you'll actually be able to use these profiles and presets on those as well. Let's go ahead and confirm that they've been installed. I'm going to click on the Edit module to pop out right here, and you'll see my profile browser, just like in Lightroom Classic, is these few little squares, and I can see down here at the bottom both Empire and Bowery have been installed. I'm going to press the back button just to bring myself back to the main panel, and you'll see the presets is located down here as opposed to the left side in Lightroom Classic. I'm going to press on that, and you'll see that the toolkit is now available here as well. And the great thing about these presets and profiles is that they do sync across your devices. So as you can see, very easy to install these profiles and presets into Lightroom CC. Installing your profiles in Adobe Camera Raw is just a little bit different from Lightroom. Obviously, the toolkit is designed to only work in Lightroom, but if you're working in Adobe Camera Raw, you have the ability to use the profiles at the raw level on any of the images that you choose to load into it. There is no import dialog like there is in Lightroom, so to get there is just a little bit different. What we're going to do once we have an image opened in Adobe Camera Raw is pop on over to the profile browser. Again, it is the same icon across all the different programs, which makes it very, very easy. I'm going to click on it once and bring it up. This gets me to my profile browser, and you can see I don't have it installed. If we click on the little ellipses, the three dots, in the top right-hand corner of the Profile Browser tab, it'll give you the option for more profile options. We click once on this, and there you will find the Import Profiles and Presets option. This works the same as it does in the other programs. We click once on it. So remember, the toolkit doesn't work in Adobe Camera Raw. You also can't select multiple zips at the same time. These will have to be loaded in one at a time in Adobe Camera Raw. I'm going to select Empire, and I'm going to load it in first. I'm going to go right back into that same dialog and select Bowery. And I now have both of them here, and they're going to work in fundamentally the exact same way as they would in Lightroom. So it's a little bit different to install an ACR, but you still have the option to do so if that is your preferred workflow.